again, when you think of a lot of the OGs that I've met over the years who've been following Tesla, I'm fairly late to the game, but it's crazy even since 2018, going from being weeks, if not days, from bankruptcy to how the company has been going from ramping to 5,000 Model 3s into full self-driving. And the one thing, I always knew that I was driving a robot at the end of the day, but never did I think, I guess maybe I was just limited in thinking that we would ever create humanoids in Tesla specifically. And again,
Yeah.
how would you say, as also too, Tesla is an AI robotics company, how has that just changed the outlook for Tesla, just having these bots maybe, ramping to being in the factories? And you've made comments about how you believe, Tesla will be the most valuable company in the world. And so, how is robotics...
Yeah.
So how has robotics, humanoids just impacted the valuation view and really the vision for the company?
Right. Well, you can think of the Tesla cars as essentially robots on four wheels. So it's really profound, and I recommend just giving demonstrations of the self-driving capability to people, to friends and family and stuff, because if you take a Model 3 or Model Y, it's a good-looking car, but it doesn't look like it has super intelligence. It looks like it's a good-looking electric car, but it doesn't look like it's like. I use the analogy like, let's say you had a cat, and it looks like a normal cat, but actually your cat can talk and jump up and do like a hat and cane dance and do like a musical.
Are you talking about Garfield?
Essentially, like let's say you had a sentient cat that could talk and sing and dance. But people look at the cat on the couch and the cat, well, it just looks like a normal cat, until it jumps up and does the song and dance, and it's like whoa, like wow, what was that? So that's the thing with the self-driving, is that sure, the Model 3 Y, they're good-looking, normal-looking cars, except ours can basically sing and dance, and it's intelligent and can drive from one place to another. So just demonstrating that to people kind of blows their mind. So I'd recommend doing that, because that's really key. And then for the Optimus robot, that's really an extension of what we've learned with the car. So the car is a robot with four wheels, intelligent robot with four wheels, and Optimus is an intelligent robot with arms and legs. So, in the case of Optimus, we have to design every part of the robot from scratch. All the motors and gears and electronics and sensors all have to be designed from scratch, and obviously we have to learn how to operate all of these motors and sensors. You really get to learn a lot about how the human body works, and you realize there's a reason why we evolved this way. There's a reason why the muscles that operate your hand are actually located in your forearm, because you actually so you're if you look at your sort of hand, it's sort of like it's like a puppet basically, and the puppet strings are in your forearm, there are a small number of muscles that are actually in the hand, but most of the muscles that operate your hand are in your forearm. So with the current version of Optimus, we actually have the actuators in the hand, but with the new version that we're moving to later this year, the actuators are in the forearm, really emulating how a human hand works. So, there really are no motors, and there are no actuators. When I say actuator, an actuator would be like motor plus gearbox plus power electronics and sensors. There are no actuators that you can buy for really any amount of money that work well for a humanoid robot. So we have to go back to physics first principles and design all of the actuators from scratch. So it's a tremendous amount of work, and I think it'd be very difficult for any company that does not have, that's not extremely good at designing actuators to make an effective humanoid robot. And then it'll have the same like brain as the car. So initially hardware 4 and then hardware 5 in 26. And then just as the car is learning how to navigate reality, it's the same basic process for the humanoid robot. And I think basically everyone's gonna want one. So it's like, who wouldn't want? There's many ways to think of robots, but like let's say R2D2 and C3PO were real, and you could have them. Like, who would not want R2D2 C3PO? That would be awesome.
Elon,
Like